Why is he barking? Hey guys, if you're hopping on, let me know where you're watching from. Happy Saturday. I'm just inviting a few of my friends. And by the way, I don't own the rights to anything you may be hearing, so let me just put that out there. Let me see. Now, this video that I'm gonna be just diving in, it doesn't have to necessarily be just for moms. It could be really for anything. If you are a newly married couple, if you are a brand new mom, if you are a stay-at-home mom, if you are a working mom, it really doesn't matter. But thank you guys so much for hopping on. Now, what we're going to be talking about is home maintenance. How do you guys maintain your home? And this video really isn't about criticizing how you do it, but just really more of like home responsibilities and things like that. So if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Angie. My name says Angelina, but of course you guys are my friends. You guys can call me Angie. Hey Amber. Hey Miss Salty. So this video is basically going to be about how to get stuff done in your home. So, like I said, my name is Angie. Next month, I'll be married 9 years. I have 4 boys. I have 3 boys with my husband, but Chance has raised my oldest, Nathan, since he was 4. Next month, he's going to be 14. So, 10 years I've been with him. So, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips that have been working for me. So, and just keep in mind, with me giving you guys like tips here and there, it doesn't mean that I have it all together. If anything, this is a trial and error for you and for me. We get to try things out. If it works, awesome. We get to pass it on to the next mom, to the next brand new wife, to the working mom who this may help. So, with that being said, I want to ask you guys here that are watching, do you guys, well, the moms, do you moms assign chores to your kids? If you do, give me some likes. In fact, if you do, just put comment in the comments below. Yeah, I do. Chores is a must for my kids. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because our kids are millennial kids, and a lot of these dang millennial kids, they feel so damn privileged, you know, and someone's gonna come crying in here. I'm just waiting. I just heard a Trey is barking and Caleb's screaming. Caleb is always bothering the dog. Always. In the meantime, I'm not gonna get distracted. In case you guys don't know about me, let me tell you something about me. I'm not really good at multitasking. Not yet. But, okay, so who here assigns chores to their kids? If you guys do, just leave it in the comments below. Yeah, I do assign chores to my kids. I have 4 boys. Someone's coming. No, they're not coming. So I have told you someone's coming. Yes!
Trey is just snapping at me and Nathan because we was getting him from the garbage.
Okay, put him on the zip line again.
Okay.
This is terrible, you guys. This is terrible. Okay, so I have 4 boys. I have Nathan, who will be 14 next month. That was Caleb. He will be 9 in February. I can't believe it. Hey guys, thanks so much for hopping on. Show me some love. Show your girl some love. So Caleb will be 9 in February. Then I have Luke, who is 7, and then I have Dean, who is 3 years old. So that brings me to my next question. When is it too young to assign chores to your children? I remember when I was a single mom to just Nathan, I actually had him doing chores by the small age of 4, I believe. And why 4? And what kind of chores do you give a 4-year-old? Very easy. Hey, Lourdes. So the type of chores that I would give Nathan at the time when he was 4 was pick up your toys. That was like always the main thing that I taught all my kids at the tender age of 4. Yes, chores is a must. Pick up your toys. You know, it's very simple, especially if you have like the big toy box bins. Pick up your toys. And so Dean is 3. We started with him early because he's a little bit more developed than the other 3 were, in my opinion. He gets on my nerves. He's so lucky. He's adorable. He's got a smart mouth, which is like, you want to talk back to me? You're gonna have chores. Boom, there. You're gonna help me out. So with me having 4 boys, like I said, Nathan is gonna be 14, Caleb is 8, Luke is 7, and then Dean is 3. It's important to be able to assign your children chores because it teaches them. It's a practice stepping stone towards responsibility. And although I am I'm a work from home mom, stay at home mom, which a lot of people like to assume that it's super easy because I have all the time in the world, and you know, like, can you possibly be cleaning and cooking all day? Yes, I can. But there are ways that, for me, that I work from home, where I can adjust my schedule to where I'm not cooking and cleaning the entire day until my kids come home from school. So, again, are chores important for kids? In my opinion, yes. And it not only teaches them responsibility, but it also teaches them, our kids, for you moms who do assign chores to your kids, it helps to implant, you know, that mentality to your kids, the importance of teamwork, the importance of leadership, the importance of following directions, the importance of following. Because remember, before you lead, you got to learn how to follow. And I want to become an effective leader, but before I can do so, I have to be an expert follower. And although I am the mom, Chance is the leader. When it comes to like the home and things like that, I am the leader. This is my kingdom, so I have to make sure that everything is in order. So, because I hear so many moms, you know, jokingly say, and I say it too, you know, there are little slaves and whatnot. You be careful when you say that out loud to them, because that's not true. Make them feel valuable. You're responsible for this. Like, you're doing such a great job. I'm so proud of you. You know, give them praise when it's needed, when they deserve it, when you see that they are doing the best. And if they're not doing the best, help them. Teach them how to better do it. So, for the moms that do the chores for their kids, what kind of reward system is fair for your kids? I think it depends on each household. I know that for my household, here's an example that I printed out, like a chore board. And what I do is for completion of the chore boards that they do, for the chores that they complete, they get, it depends, it can vary, but the most that they can earn a week completing every single thing, plus, you know, like just being organized with their book bag, great behavior in school, doing their homework, great grades, things like that. Weekly, the most that they can earn in my home is $10 a week. And when my 2 middle ones, I call them my twins, Caleb and Luke, heard that, they were like, Mom, are you really serious? Like, that's a lot of money. And I'm like, yeah, if you do your chores every single day and you help mommy and you become responsible with these things, you guys can earn $10 a week. And so I started this day before yesterday. Baby completed his chores. We started day before, today's Saturday. Yeah, so Thursday. We started Thursday. Baby completed, I call him Baby, but it's Luke. Luke completed Thursday, Friday, and in fact, they even completed today, Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, you can't see it.
All right, hold on. So this is basically the example of a chore board that I have for my kids. Now, you can go check on Pinterest, you know, what kind of ideas or chore ideas that you can assign to your kids depending on the age. And I believe that on Pinterest, the youngest that they assume that you can begin your child in doing chores, I believe is 5, the majority of time that I've seen. But again, like I began teaching Nathan at the tender age of 4 to pick up his toys, to put his clothes on the dresser. You know, he didn't have to fold because he was 4. Put him on the dresser. As long as you put him on the dresser, mommy will take care of it. I'll fold them, put them in the hamper, whatever the case is. And so I started that with him before Pinterest. So I'm not going to tell you because Pinterest, you know, decides that the youngest you can start your kids with chores is 5. I can't say that. I started at 4. Dean is 3, and I already started to do that with him because he's a little bit more developed. So it really depends on the mom. If you feel that your child is ready to handle some chores, go right ahead. But remember, don't overburden them. And if you can start them off with like 1 or 2 things, put your toys in the bin and pick up your clothes from the floor. That's it. That's great. That's great. Or, you know, pick up your sippy cups, your plates and things like that. Put them in the sink. Any little thing counts because kids love recognition. One thing that I've heard, one of my favorite entrepreneurs say is people die for recognition, and it's very true. We crave to be recognized. We love that attention, and I'm not saying that we're attention whores, no, but it feels great to be called on and say, look, you did an amazing job. And then when the child also gets like a reward, oh my gosh, they're going to want to keep doing it. So this is an example of the chore board that I had. This is a bit different because I was making it for my friend. But the basic things that I would do for Caleb and Luke, who are a bit younger, is get dressed, make your bed. These would be in the morning. They've been double checking it like for nighttime, which I think is great. It's not on here, but I think it's great. They're excited about it. Then the next one is shower. The next one is put your clothes away. And the next one is, this one varies with each one. For example, Luke picks up the living room. Caleb vacuums the room. And for Nathan, let me see. For Nathan, I don't remember what was it that I put for him. But it varies. And so like Nathan gets dishes on the weekends. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And for Caleb and Luke, what they would do is the same thing, like the vacuuming and the picking up the living room. So do what you know your kids can participate in, because at the end of the day, we want to be able to teach them responsibility and also incorporate in them the power of teamwork. Because guess what? Your household is your tribe. This household is my tribe. It's the Rivera tribe. And I want to be able to teach my kids we're a unit. We work together. So you have a job that contributes to this job. For example, Luke picks up the living room. And if Luke picks up the living room, then Caleb can vacuum. You get what I mean? So it's sort of like a cause and effect. One person does this so that the other person can be allowed to do the other chore. So teaching kids and assigning them chores is such a powerful way to teach them that they're contributing to their team, to their family, to their tribe. So and we do a reward system. And it's awesome because the way that we've decided to do it for Chance and me is every month we do, for example, let me see, for the month of September, Luke's progress report was amazing. So he gets a gift card. I believe we decided on a $20 gift card. And so then for every week that he's doing his chores, he gets more money added onto his gift card. We decided not to give them cash, so that when we go to like GameStop or Walmart or whatever, they can go purchase their things. So now they have it instilled in their mind, I want to be able to help mommy and papi to do these chores so that I can be able to get a video game or whatever. It motivates them, because at the end they're going to see that not only are they helping for the home, their team, their unit, but they're going to get a prize for it. So and what's the husband's role in all this? I'm not going to say to you, assign chores for your husbands. No, because in a lot of cases, the husbands, in my home, the husband is the bread maker. I work from home. So I'm also the bread maker, but he's literally out of the house, so it's different for him. You know, he's not as involved as I am within the home. Hey, Law, you gotta teach me how to say your name. I'm gonna call you Lulu. Hey, Valencia. So thank you guys so much for hopping on. If you guys assign chores to your kids, let me know in the comments and what kind of chores you guys assign to your kids, because today's millennials, they are so privileged and lazy, and we have to be able to grow and mentor and teach and nurture strong women who will be effective in their homes as a wife and a mother, and just strong men who are protective and will protect and love and also nurture their homes. So, husbands, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, yes, it's important to assign a chore or something to your husband. No. Because in my home, it's different. Lao. Okay, Lao. Yes, my oldest son does dishes too. Dishes is like, I used to think it was the easiest chore to like start them off with. No. I'm the type of person, like, when I used to tell Nathan like to do the dishes, I think he was like 8, and he sucked. And I would just be there like, child, move. I'm just going to do this on my own because you're just making a bigger mess for me. Like, move. I got this. But, and that's where we mess up as parents. We have to let them mess up so that they can see the error of their ways and try again. You know what I mean? If this is making sense to you guys, give me some hearts. Tell me some moments in your home where you just came in and did it for your kids instead of letting them do it, mess up, and try again. So, when it comes to chores and your husbands, I don't believe it's necessary for your husbands to do chores. That's my personal opinion. Because again, the home is my kingdom. I feel like it's my responsibility. I love washing, doing laundry for my kids and my husband. I love making dinner, breakfast, and lunch for my kids and my husband. I love to do that. I love to not only cater to my kids, but I also love and adore to cater to my husband. And we live in a world today where, you know, if I say, you know, the importance of being to submit to your husbands, a lot of people will say, well, I'm not going to be his slave and all this other stuff. That's not what it means. It is a biblical commandment. It's a privilege for me to be able to take care of my home so that when my husband comes home, he's happy to see, you know, what I've done. And he gives me praises. He acknowledges it. So, oh, he's not my new baby. That was a TBT. That was a throwback. Yes, my husband does 0 chores. If he does do chores, guess what? I'm not mowing the lawn. I'm not going to put on the leaf blower and do that. If anything, he does that. But those are chores that, you know, are not even like an everyday thing. If anything, he does them like once a week. But again, I will also instruct my kids like, hey guys, you know, it's Saturday. I'm going to want you guys to rake the leaves and things like that. So I don't assign my husband chores. I don't. But again, that's me. I don't assign my husband chores. But if I do ask him to help me clean, yeah, he does. He does help me. And you want to know what's the thing too? He has OCD. So in a way, it's like, I can't have you clean all the time because you're going to be critiquing my stuff. No. I can't deep clean every day like you do. I clean, you know, the necessary, the bare minimum. I do deep clean at least once a week. And the most that I've let it gone for is like twice a week. But I have a dog now. I have a 6-month-old Great Dane. I have a 6-month-old cat now. I don't know where she is. Freya, mama. I think she's under my bed. And so it's different. So I don't assign chores to my husband because my husband is above me. And again, please don't misunderstand that because it's a biblical concept. It's like the queen can be above the king, although the society today says it can. Because, you know, who run the world? Girls do. No, they don't. We don't. And guess what? We can't populate the world without the men. Because one thing that I love to say to Chance, my husband, is, I am the incubator. You were pregnant before I was because, you know, they were in his stuff. sorry to get kind of graphic here, but we're all grown. You know, they carry the sperm, we have the eggs. We're like the incubator. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So a quick tip that I want to give you guys is, this was nothing fancy. I saw so many great chore boards on Pinterest, and I had to stop and like, look, I'm not trying to be perfect and all of this. Like, I am a mom of 4. I am a work from home mom. I'm going to be going on 9 years married to my awesome husband. And sometimes I have amazing days. Sometimes I have crappy days when I'm like, F it all. I don't want to do nothing. I'm just going to go sleep. I'm going to go play some Minecraft and ignore everybody. But I can't do that because I'm a mom. So I just went on Microsoft Word and I put the chores on the side here. And I put the days of the week here. And then I gave it a title. Boom, that's it. And the way that I did it, you know, the days that I wanted them to do the chores, I put them according to the day. And here's the thing, because I'm not going to waste paper either. I think I got this at Walmart. Or maybe Dollar Tree. Try Dollar Tree. I got a pack of these, and these brought 20. It can't be Dollar Tree. I think it was Walmart. I think it cost like maybe $1 something. And I put it in here. Hang it up with a thumbtack, you know, somewhere that they can see the chart every single day. And then I tie, you know, a little string around it. And here, they get to check their lists off every single day because they're supposed to. This is their job. This is their responsibility. This is how they can contribute to our home, to keeping it organized, to keeping it nice, presentable. And that's it, you guys. This is all that I do. And I erase it every week. I don't erase it every night because I would have to be able to see, you know, what was it that they were able to complete? What did they miss? Things like that. And here's another thing, too, that I want to be able to share with you guys. Another way that I've been able to better equip my home for the week, because I don't know how many of you moms on here have a crazy busy week. Whether you are a working mom, a stay-at-home mom, you have kids in after-school programs and after-school sports activities, anything. So this is what I also did, again, on Microsoft Word. I did a menu. I did a menu schedule. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so forth. And I did breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right? And this is the one that I created for... Today's Saturday, for this coming week, so it starts tomorrow. Here's my list, you guys. This is it. These are things that I have decided to do because, again, time management has there are 5 top things that I want to be able to create as a good habit before the year ends, so that I can be able to kickstart 2020 with a bang. Not only for me, but for my kids, for my husband, for my team, who we are expanding because we have a great company that we're partnered with. So this is what we're doing. Like for tomorrow I'm going to make French toast for breakfast. For lunch, the kids are going to have a PB&J sandwich with a banana. And then for dinner, I'm going to be making spaghetti and meatballs. Okay? Because I don't know about you guys, but I can't think, you know, the morning of or the night before what I'm going to make, because then my sleep will leave. And I have gotten in the habit also, if I want to be able to complete more for my team, for my family, I've decided to wake up earlier. And I have been feeling so good because I always used to nap. And now I don't anymore because I'm able to accomplish way more throughout the day when I wake up early. And I love the feeling. I feel more energized. My skin has been clearing up because I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been doing my home workouts. I feel great. I feel amazing. And it's all about creating good habits. The chore boards are good habits for your kids, for your household. The menu lists are good habits for us moms. And if you want to put in there, you know, for your husband to make like a special dinner, guess what? You could do that too. So that you don't waste paper, like I got this from Walmart. I think tops like no more than $2. So those are all the tips that I have here. And again, I'm not a perfect mom. I don't have it down to the T. But I have decided to use my platform in ways where I can help fellow moms, fellow wives, to better equip their households and things like that, so that we can be able to run our houses better without having to be working, cooking, cleaning the entire day to go to sleep exhausted and then having to do that all over again tomorrow morning. No. And the way that I've been doing it, for example, today using the chore boards and assigning these tasks for my sons, guys, the house was clean within 2 hours. Something that used, no lie, something that used to take my kids all freaking day to get their chores done. And because I decided to implement these chore boards, my kids have been able, today, they completed their tasks, their chores, in under 2 hours. To be honest, Caleb and Luke, they were done with their chores less than an hour. So, if you guys want to be able to try these, let me know what your experiences are. You know, put up a post, take a picture, tag me in the picture. I have no problem with that because guess what? We're here to be able to learn from one another, to be able to share with each other, because we want to be able to create amazing parents, which are kids. We want to be able to teach them to be an effective husband and wife, to be able to have their homes in order, maintained, and things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. And again, I'm just a mom of 4 with a dog and a cat and a gamer husband. I don't have it together, but I'm learning. It's all about trial and error. And thank you guys so much. If you happen to know someone who is a new mom or has 3 or 4 more kids like I do, share this video with them. Tag them in the comments below. If you guys have any questions, if you have any tips that you also want to share, just inbox me. All right, guys, so thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your Saturday.